This is what aggravates me the most. Most of the real horrible crimes, the stuff that's really, really awful, is done by police officers, security guards, and people of authority. Who brings the drugs in the prison? The guards. Who runs people over on crosswalks and gets away with it every time? Police officers. We've seen that recently with a 26-year-old woman gets hit by a police officer. He calls in like it's no fucking big deal. Oh, she's useless. Yeah, she's just 26. We don't need her. We could have sent her into battle and nobody cares. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous shit. And then me, I've been lit on fire by an officer of the law. They're willing to frame people up too. When they're sick of seeing the homeless on a bench or something, they'll say, well, we got a place for you. We'll figure out a charge for you. Yeah, we'll give you a nice bed. It's called a cold prison cell. So they do stuff like that constantly, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. Look at the judges. Look at the judges in Trump's cases and how they voted on women's rights. Look how they're taking bribes in our government. Look at how the wealthy individuals and the wealthy parents put their children, their own children, in danger, drug them, use them for extra money from the state. Even in Texas and New Mexico, when I lived in New Mexico, every child in Villa Santa Maria was from a rich white family that just did not give a fuck and needed a permanent babysitter. All they wanted to do was visit their kid 1 hour a month, and that was what they wanted, so they would pay. This place wasn't built yet. It wasn't a summer camp. It didn't have a pool, didn't have anything set. The teacher wasn't properly hired. They didn't have a fucking staff that were properly staffed the place. They had to pull people off night staff. They didn't have any recreational equipment. When the ball popped for kickball, that was it for a whole year of kickball. Yes, for an entire year. Staff members were bringing in basketballs from home, bringing in softballs and baseball bats from home, so we would have something to do. Because the program, Villa Santa Maria, when I was there in 1999, 2000, I think it was 2000 exactly on the dot, wasn't built yet. But these rich parents, while driving in a parking lot with rattlesnakes and giant red anthills to their right, with a dusty old kickball court, and if you walked up to the basketball area, you would notice that the whole court was